hairstyles.com. Today I have Mary with me. She's one of my cute clients. I wanted to show this haircut because you can see she has all this hair back here, and what we want to do is keep her front length, but we're going to bring her back up and then we're going to stack it and get rid of all this, so it'll be a really fun and easy haircut. So I just wanted you to see all of this hair that we're going to take off, okay? And then I'll show you how I'm going to do her bangs and stuff in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to put her head down, and I always like to lift up, and you can see their hairline underneath here. So I'm going to cut just up here to her hairline. Okay, just come straight across here. Okay, I'm just tilting her head a little bit that way. Okay, so you can see this is her front, and I have just taken her hair across this way. And we're going back this other side. Okay, so you can see her side here, all right? I'm going to take the little buzzers here in a minute to that. Okay, now I'm going to take from the top of her ears, okay, and I'm going to just put that hair out of the way. Okay, now I'm going to take a middle section here. And you can see my fingers are about halfway from her head and halfway to the end of the hair, okay? Halfway in between, and I'm just going to take that length off. Okay, now, taking the next section, just to the right of it, again, I'm going halfway in between from her head to the end of the hair. Okay, I'm just pulling this straight back. What I mean is I'm not pulling it this way, I'm just pulling it straight back this way, okay? Okay, so you can see how cute that's looking already. Okay, now to the left. Just taking this section to the left. Again, I'm just pulling it straight out, halfway in between her hair and her head. Okay. So you can see it's starting to have that angle right there. Okay, now I'm going to take this next section, start in the middle. Okay, I'm going to hold this straight out, and you can see I'm letting go. That's the guideline that you're going to want to hit, okay? So you're going to hold that hair. Okay, next section to the right. Again, just hold that straight out. Your guideline is right underneath that. That's that hair we've already cut below. Okay, again, pull that straight back. Okay, now section to the left. Just go to your guideline. Pull this back. This will just be a fun change for Mary. We've talked about it for a little bit. Now we just decided, you know what, we're going to try it. So it's just less to have to do in the back. And what's good about a haircut like this is it's cut into place. You don't have to do much with it. It's just going to fall, you know, how it's cut. So that always helps too. Okay, just pull that out. Now here, okay, I've just cut this. Now I'm going to do a 90-degree, which is straight out from the head, and I'm just trimming all of this, okay? So 90, that means straight out. Okay. All right. Now I'm coming to this other side. Not too much to take off here, just a good trim off her top layers. Okay, now we are going to take the top of her hair and we're going to trim this. So just pull it straight up. Okay, now all of her side, just going to pull straight out and just barely trim these ends. 90-degree going up this way. That's just going to trim all the hair from her sides up to her top. Okay, same thing on this side. Okay. Now, the thing that I would like to do with her bangs is I am going to hold them out this way and I'm going to point cut into these so they're not straight across. Okay. Okay, then I'm just going to trim her sides. They're just angled down here, so I'm just barely trimming her sides. Okay. Now, I've got some new texturizing shears. These are from the Saki shears, which we absolutely love. Just a reminder of that. I'm going to take this up into these bangs, so not right by her, you know, hairline, but out here, just so we can kind of thin those out so they're not bulky around her face. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to take my trimmers and just come around her hairline back here. Okay, now we're going to take and do a little bit of texturizing up through her crown area. This is so she can get a little volume. Again, don't go right next to the head, go out in between the hair. Okay, now I'm going to put the Add Volume Mousse. This gets on the hair strand and it swells it. And Mary has fine hair, and so we want to give it some volume, so that's why I'm putting this mousse in it. And as you can see, you can just dry this down dry this back down. Round brush like you normally do. You don't have to do any of that. And on the top of the head, get more volume, just pull straight up. Okay, so on this side, same thing, just round brush it in little sections. Straight up on this top. Okay, now just kind of comb that. Now I'm going to use bed head. This is the manipulator, and I'm just going to take, see, just a tiny bit here. See, about that much. Okay, just rub it in your fingers here, and then you just come through. I wanted to just piece out her bangs. And then these layers throughout the back. Okay. Then I'm just going to take the Wah-Wah comb in, down and out. See how that just stays up with that texturizing. So Mary, you can just start wrapping kind of up here. And then just the sides a tiny bit. Oh, cute. Fun, fun. Okay. All right, now. Like to spray underneath a little bit. That just helps it stay in better. So, okay, now I'm just going to turn her to the mirror so I can kind of see here. Okay. All right, now just going to turn her around for all you guys to see. How cute that is to have the back, you know, taper in like that. So it's not so full with all that hair. And it's just much, much easier, you know, less hair to have to deal with. So, but yet in a really cute style. So anyway, I appreciate Mary and letting us do this. And you guys have a good day and thanks for watching.